This should be great, guys, as we kick off this huge 3-on-3 contest.
Looking at the 6 competitors we have in the ring tonight, I think it's safe to say that we're entering dream match territory right now.
On a brutal boot. Roman Reigns gathering attention in a hurry. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Bringing it back into the ring. Draped on the apron. Bang! Hooked up. And, oh man, what a driver! He's got the shoulders down. Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
That's gonna hurt. Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the 6-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that 6-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote.
There are times during a 6-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all 6 superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in 6-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a 6-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruining it for everybody.
And he slams him down.
After Triple H, I never thought we'd see somebody use the pedigree in such a dominating fashion. The finishing move is just one of the things Seth Rollins acquired during his time as a member of the Authority.
Seth Rollins is in position. Call a super kick! Can he finish the job?
Things just went from bad to worse for Xavier Woods.
Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Some would say that Seth Rollins' career in WWE is the best example of a competitor's evolution. The pedigree is a finishing move that's helped Rollins climb to the top of sports entertainment.
I'll never forget that episode of Monday Night Raw when Roman Reigns went for a spear and Rollins turned it into a pedigree. There's no doubt about it. The pedigree is a devastating finisher in the hands of Seth Rollins.
Look out. He flew through the air with one objective, to destroy.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
That was nasty.
Big E starting to slow down a bit here.
I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this six-man tag team match is exactly what we expected. Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
We've also seen over the years that not all superstars play well with others. Some competitors are so dedicated to singles careers that when they are put in a six-man team, they become a bit lost. That's when a mistake could be made, and it could be very costly.
History was with Roman Reigns at the 32nd WrestleMania in Dallas, Texas. The big dog was on the hunt that night and defeated Triple H to become the WWE Champion in front of more than 100,000 screaming members of the WWE Universe. On that night, Reigns would not be denied.
Roman Reigns! Roman Reigns! This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Anytime a WWE Championship changes hands, it's historic. But the conflict between Triple H and Roman Reigns was so intense that the only place their differences could be settled was WrestleMania. Big E, this is going to be big!
Incredible elevation from the big man. That could be it, guys.
Wow. Pure brute strength on the part of Roman Reigns.
Not yet. He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up.
Uh-oh. Superman punch!
But he's got to capitalize now.
And into a quick cover is Roman Reigns.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This is all but over.
And into a quick cover is Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose is scaling the ropes. Driver!
What does Xavier Woods need to do now?
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents. No telling how long he'll be able to keep this up. Yeah, and he's feeding off it right now. Let's see if he can keep it up, man.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Back now inside the ring. So close, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
He wants to do this in the ring. That slam put him in a bad way, guys. Look at Kofi Kingston getting ready here, people. A big leg drop.
He's looking good now, guys. Got on a dangerous path there.
Great move by the Architect. This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
What is Seth Rollins' best strategy at this point? This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
To be successful, the offensive style he's relying on tonight requires him not lose too much stamina. But by the looks of things right now, he might need a new game plan.
Seth Rollins getting ready. on that.
Just when you thought
He goes for the cover. And he got a near fall out of it.
it's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
It makes sense for Seth Rollins to hold a tag team title with one of his Shield brothers, but to hold it with the overachieving Jason Jordan was the result of a series of unfortunate events.
His partner wants it now.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he wants to do this himself. If I was Ambrose, I'd be careful about showboating too much here.
Dean Ambrose is not someone to sleep on.
Those unfortunate events you mentioned, Corey, included a long-term injury to Rollins' tag team partner, Dean Ambrose. Jason Jordan then inserted himself into the Seth Rollins rivalry with The Bar, ultimately winning the tag titles on Christmas night.
Yeah, Raw General Manager Kurt Angle must have thought the duo were good boys all year long to grant them that opportunity. Rollins and Jordan had their own Miracle on 34th Street fight, while The Bar left with Cole in their stockings that night.
Leave it to Byron to make Christmas references.
Textbook double underhook suplex. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael. Short arm clothesline.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. Oh, my. The punch lands.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Perfect plex. Come on, Big E.
Now, that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. Elbow to the heart. The reason they call Dean Ambrose a lunatic fringe is because he doesn't know when to give up, doesn't know when to stop. I don't believe I've ever seen a superstar as unpredictable as Dean Ambrose. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Look at Roman Reigns here.
Big E.
Oh, man, Big E, he's got him covered.
To elaborate further on Michael's point on why Dean Ambrose is...
What a six-man tag match.
And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins, The Shield.
Wow, huge pinfall win here tonight.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
Simply amazing how well these three work together tonight.